Hey guys, it's your sister from the stars. Let me stop. Okay, we jumping right into it. Let me ring the bell. God, the source, the most high and divine. Thank you so much for these clear, honest, and accurate messages. For whoever should need them. Thank you for protecting me, protecting my energy. Amen. Ashe. Okay. So, we're doing, if you're dealing with zodiac signs. Okay. Let's jump in. Oh, hold on. Well, we got Virgo energy out here heavy. Hermit and the King of Pentacles. But hold on, let me get a piece of paper or something so I can timestamp. All right, let's go. Aries. 1. I'm gonna start y'all at 1:14 because that's when I restarted the video. All right, if you're dealing with an Aries, I'm gonna try to make these short. Ooh, if you're dealing with an Aries, I don't see there being a new beginning. The Fool in reverse, the Four of Cups reverse, and the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody's too iffy. They're too in and out. Somebody's also off balance with the Empress reverse. Yeah, the Chariot card. Could be a Cancer involved here as well too. An Aries, an Aquarius, or an Earth sign even. But yeah, I see somebody moving forward. I don't really see anything new starting up with this Aries. You appreciate what y'all had though. If you're dealing with an Aries, what do you need to know? Thank you. Victory and Healer of the Ages. Yeah, I feel like you're going to find more pleasure, more success in your journey or in healing something else. So what are you healing? Yeah, Angel of Strength. You could be physically like healing, like working out or something of that sort. The Garden and the Gate. This person could have made and Journey. This person could have also just been distant overall. Like they could have felt like they could have felt like they could find better elsewhere type of thing. And then you got Daughter Spirit. So like I said, this could be some sort of journey for you. Working out can, of course, enhance your physical body, but also is very good for your mind. Very good for your spirit as well, too. Okay, let's see. Anything else if you're dealing with an Aries? The Snake in reverse. I don't feel like this person... I feel like they have shady ways, but I don't feel like this person is like evil. So they might be like, this person could be like a user, but like unintentionally. Like they may have ways about them that are kind of toxic that they're not really aware of. So it's like, hold on. I gotta sneeze. Oh my goodness. Anyways. Okay, so this person could have kept you like waiting or like stalling or something too. But yeah. Anyways, I feel like this person, like this person could be a person who's like greedy, but they won't throw you under the bus or nothing like that. Like, you know what I mean? But yeah. It's also like some things over time you just started to realize about this person and you're like, maybe we're not good for each other. Okay. What's the outcome? Ooh, I see children involved here. Those dealing with an Aries. It is safe for you to love, okay? I feel like somebody new is going to come in for you. Something else just popped out. Codependency, yeah. Like that's kind of, it's like those small little things that's going on with this Aries. Also healing family issues. So you definitely are going on some sort of healing journey there. Thank y'all so much. And let's get into Taurus. All right. Hi, Taurus. Any cleanse out the energy from Aries. You could be dealing with an Aries. They show right back up. You could also have Aries placements. Keep it clear on these accurate messages. This is for Taurus. You could be dealing with a Scorpio as well. Those dealing with a Taurus. If you're dealing with a Taurus, what do you need to know if you're dealing with a Taurus? Ooh. The Eight of Cups. I feel like this person's kind of wishy-washy because I'm hearing that song by the Migos. You know these old wishy-washy. They're your partner. Take all of your guala. They don't know if they want to like go or if they want to stay. Also, something is unequal with this Taurus. It has the potential to be equal, but it would, I was about to say recommend. It would require you to, like, I don't know. Y'all both would have to agree, basically. Yeah, temperance. Could be a Sagittarius involved as well, too. The Five of Wands, it jumped, but it landed back in the deck, so I'm not going to take it, but there could be a lot of arguments between you and this Taurus. Okay. Fire sign energy, King of Wands comes right back out. And then the Five of Cups. So somebody is dissatisfied within this connection. They're not happy about, they feel, ooh, this could be your energy as well, too. Like, maybe you feel very deeply for this person, but it's just not working out. It's something like y'all can't come together to collaborate, seems to be. Yeah, there needs to be some sort of balance here. Y'all need to agree on something. And it can be kind of hard because Taurus can be stubborn, but y'all know how it goes. Journey comes out. This is a soul journey or a soulmate journey as well, too. Those dealing with a Taurus. Throat chakra comes out and Angel of Balance. And then Yin Yang. So balance comes out twice. You could be a Libra as well, too. Or air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Potential water here as well. Dreams could be significant also concerning a Taurus. Those of you dealing with a Taurus. Ooh, the Maze comes out. So maybe they're sending you mixed signals as well. Like confusing signals. 1 minute they want to be loyal. The next minute they want to give you a hard time. Excuse me. Those dealing with a Taurus, what do they need to know? They do see, you do bring out their romantic side. It's almost like you bring out both sides, potentially. Romantic and, like, intimacy. Stability is what needs to be worked on within this connection. Also, you need to be more stable within yourself. This could be financial, and it could be just pertaining to you in general as a person. There's a choice here to make as well, too. You have a choice on if you're going to cut something off and move on or not. 444. There is somebody around you wearing a mask also. Okay. Outcome. For those dealing with a Taurus, what is the outcome? For those dealing with a Taurus. Honeymoon sideways. Ooh. This Taurus could also engagement sideways. This Taurus could also be very wedding in reverse. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. So this Taurus could be leading you on. They could be potentially selling you a dream. They could make you feel good, but I'm not sure if this is something that's long lasting is what I'm getting at. But I do see you calling in your soulmate is at the bottom. Ooh, and soulmate is right behind that. With passion right behind that. And reconciliation. So is your soulmate somebody who you used to be with? We got separation. We got true love. Deception. Make the effort. Ooh, okay, John. This could also be this Taurus's energy They could be doing all of these things behind the scene as well, too. I was like, y'all know that personal readings are my strong suit, so get a reading if you need one or want one. I'm going to go to Gemini. Gemini. Hi, Gemini. Had to ring that Taurus energy out. This is for a Gemini. Those dealing with a Gemini. Not for a Gemini, but if you're dealing with a Gemini. Oh, there you go. Oh, twice. King of Swords and the Lovers. This Gemini's energy is very strong. But maybe one of you is trying to hold back from the other. If you're dealing with a Gemini, what you need to know. The Star card comes out sideways, Aquarius energy. And then the Princess of Swords, which is the Page of Swords in this deck. And then we have the Moon. I feel like there's a lot of hope here. Like hoping for something, but whatever is being hoped for example, if you're the one hoping for a certain outcome, you keeping that to yourself. You are, I don't know if you're blindsided by something, but things are about to move very fast. You could be unaware of this as well too. Those dealing with a Gemini. The Sun card. The Six of Swords reverse, Resistance, and the Page of Wands. I feel like, and then the Two of Pentacles, I feel like something had the potential to end between you and this person, but I feel like they don't want to leave. I feel like they would rather work it out. There's resistance to leave. And I'm hearing that song, don't leave me, girl. Please stay with me tonight. Yeah, the Hermit card too. Somebody could like self-isolate when they start to feel too overwhelmed. Let's see. Those dealing with a Gemini, what do they need to know? Thank you. Spirit of if you're dealing with a Gemini, Compass is at the bottom. Let's see what that's about. There is movement here too. It's like there's resistance here, but there's also movement as well. I feel like it's kind of giving somebody gets their act together. Somebody potentially even makes up their mind too. Because someone was wearing a mask, but they had to figure something out with the key. And they were putting on some sort of front, like it's given they was acting one way, but their feelings could have been something different. One of you is also very spiritual. I don't want to make this too long. Why is the mask here for those dealing with a Gemini? Yeah, a new beginning. So maybe they were trying to front like they don't care what happens, or like, you know, it's whatever type of thing. Trying to send mixed signals and stuff. Or maybe they wasn't sending mixed signals. Maybe you just didn't understand. Yeah, maybe it's that you just didn't understand. Maybe y'all don't communicate the same. I feel like someone here is very tapped in y'all's connection. Those dealing with a Gemini, what do they need to know? What's going on with the Gemini? For those dealing with a Gemini, the Sun card comes out again. So I feel like this is going to be pretty good. I'm not going to lie. You got the Man holding a heart. You got victory. And then you got Archangel Raphael, the heart chakra. I feel like everything is going to be good if you're dealing with a Gemini. Ooh. But you might have options. You got options. What's the outcome for those dealing with a Gemini? Yeah, see, past life past life relationship and reconciliation. I feel like this is kind of giving me the energy of, let's say you're dealing with a Gemini. You like them, everything's going well and stuff. All of a sudden things are not really going as well. So then you start talking to somebody else. So let's make something up and say a Libra or a Leo or something. Then as time goes on, the Gemini starts to notice some changes between you and them. And they're like, oh, I got to get it together. But then now you've already been engaging with this Leo or Libra. So you like, what do I do? You know what I'm saying? So, well, those dealing with a Gemini, trust is here, but it's kind of sideways. This could be the one. And engagement. Okay. And worth waiting for. Yes, I do feel like I didn't see a lot of communication cards here. I just see a lot of like happiness, a few emotions, things of that sort. A lot of faith as well too. But yeah, thank you if you're dealing with a Gemini for tuning in. We are going to Cancer. Okay. Ooh, let me ring the bell. I gotta sneeze, y'all, still. For those of you dealing with a Cancer, this Cancer could be keeping some things to themselves. They could be a little bit cold at this time as well, too. I don't really see them celebrating much, or like not going out and stuff like that. Hold on, I gotta sneeze. Oh, God bless me. I told you I had to sneeze. Like, you could be a fire sign. You could also like to go out too. Because I'm hearing that song, we like to party. Those dealing with a Cancer, what do they need to know? Dealing with a Cancer. The Nine of Cups reverse, but the Strength card. So they're getting stronger. They're also... oh, the blessing. So Cancer was in a spot where they were very unhappy, but they kept their strength. And now they're in the Lovers or moving to the Lovers energy. They're starting to open themselves back up. They might be emotionally unavailable right now still. Oh, blessing. Oh, goodness, y'all. But I do see them wanting marriage, wanting a relationship too. The High Priestess, but they're not saying anything about that. Maybe they don't have time to think about that right now. Okay. Oh no, I feel like the allergies are starting early. Those dealing with a Cancer. Ooh. Why do we have the fox and the dog? So somebody's sneaky, somebody's loyal. I feel like the Cancer is loyal. Those dealing with a Cancer. What do they need to know about this Cancer? Thank you. The Cancer is focused on grounding. It's focused on, the heart. The Cancer does want love. They have a choice to make as well. They could have options, but mostly they are listening to their ancestors right now. It's like love is a background theme for them at this point in time because they're getting over some sort of hurdles. They're moving past those. And they're like having some sort of luck or like favor in their life right now. So they probably trying to, get that together and stuff. I feel like they're very tired. They could be disheveled. Is that how you say it? Disheveled or something like that with their hair or their clothes. Yeah, they could have been in a very deep place of like, I don't want to say confusion or being lost, but just a deep place of they don't know what to do. Trying to get these snakes out of their grass. Feeling very vulnerable. And I feel like y'all are two different people. I gotta cover her up. She on the floor. But it's two different vibes. Like, one is intimate, one is very serious. So maybe that's a theme for them, like meeting people that are not really their match, carrying connections. I'm telling you, they want something different. They want something new. But they can't help what they've experienced already. Those dealing with a Cancer, contract. This is from the past, though. Deceit. Yeah. Contract, deceit, and victory. Yeah. They're getting over some stuff. They are. Appreciation. And they're showing a lot of gratitude, blossoming abundance, because they're about to be very abundant in life. What is the outcome for those dealing with a Cancer? Ooh, reconciliation and engagement. Those dealing with a Cancer, what do they need to know? Give your relationship a chance. Those dealing with a Cancer. I feel like that's it. Yep. And stay optimistic about your love life. Yeah. I like that reading. It's kind of like a cliffhanger almost. Like, y'all got to keep me updated. But let's go ahead on to Leo. All right. Hi, guys. Let me ring the bell. This is going to be for those of you dealing with a Leo. If you're dealing with a Leo. I feel like they going through some stuff too. I'm hearing a gospel in my head. For a saint is just a sinner who fell down and got up. I think that's Donnie McClurkin, maybe. Those dealing with a Leo. What do they need to know about this Leo? They're overcoming. That's the space that they're in right now. They're learning and overcoming some things. Yeah, some sort of injustice is what they're overcoming. Manifesting their way through it. And the Two of Wands, yeah. Doing their best to either plan or take those baby steps forward. Yeah, Four of Swords. They could be resting, catching up on rest, catching up on meditation. The Seven of Wands in the reverse, though. And then the Lovers. They could, in regards to life, they could have wanted to give up on some things. But in regards to love, I feel like they really did. A part of them possibly gave up and became very emotionally, I almost said unstable, emotionally unavailable, potentially unstable. They're all about the fun, though. They're trying to have a certain mindset about love when it comes to that. And it's more lighthearted, more go with the flow, more chill. But I do feel like they tend to be a very loyal person in love. It's just that maybe they're not right there. They probably trying to find their way regarding something. And that's what I hear. Gotta find my way back to you, baby. My voice, oh my goodness. I feel like my allergies are like, I've been sneezing all day. My throat feels like funny. Those dealing with a Leo. Thank you. There's communication coming in. They're manifesting money. Or like abundance of some sort, yeah. For sure. They could be wanting intimacy. Oh, but the Death card is right behind that. So, or the Coffin. Resonates with Scorpio energy. They could have Scorpio placements. So having SEX could be a coping mechanism for them. To like not deal with what they're going through. There could be a child involved. Someone here could have also passed away with the Death card and the flowers. There could be a funeral or like death of someone could be heavy on their mind. Signs we have here are Libra, Virgo, Gemini. I also heard Taurus, Pisces, Cancer. Okay. I'm going to do outcome, and then I'm going to pull energy too still, but what's the outcome for those dealing with a Leo? Potentially a wedding, but I feel like it could potentially be forced or premature. We have honeymoon coming out face down, love yourself first, healing family issues, romantic feelings. Let's pull the energy real quick. Ooh. This fell in my lap. Indecision. So indecision about moving forward with something or moving fast with something. Possibly even moving on from something. What is the energy of Leo? Those dealing with a Leo. All tied up. Patience. They could have a lot on their plate. And then the sacral chakra, they're definitely wanting sex. Caring connections. I feel like they just want a vibe. Like the magician comes out again too. Door to spirit. They have a lot of, they have their hands in a lot of different pots right now. But yeah, that's what I got for those dealing with a Leo. Let's move to those dealing with a Virgo. Okay, let's bring the energy out. For those dealing with a Virgo, you can find them very attractive. Those dealing with a Virgo already. The Clover in the reverse. So maybe you feel like this is not it. This is not the one, maybe. Maybe you don't feel lucky, or maybe you don't feel like something positive will happen with this connection potentially, or something beneficial. Those dealing with a Virgo. It's something that you have to see clearer, more clearly. The magnifying glass comes out. Your ancestors are trying to show you something about this soul connection. You need to get grounded, or the connection needs to be grounded and connected here as well too. You need to talk to your ancestors, especially about this connection, because it could be causing you a lot of sadness too, a lot of depression. Yeah, the Death card is here. Scorpio energy as well. Pisces with the Hangman. So you could be being called to surrender. It could be that you've tried everything you could and nothing worked out. You know. I'm hearing party in the USA. Those dealing with a Virgo. If you're dealing with a Virgo. Clear, honest, and accurate messages for those dealing with a Virgo. Ooh. The Fool card reversed and the Devil card. Ooh, so something's not moving forward because somebody or something here, I feel like it's a person or a community, is very toxic. Those dealing with a Virgo. The Hierophant. This person could have a very negative view about like love or marriage or commitment. They could be a very either unhappy or self-indulgent person as well too. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune wanted to come out upright and landed in the reverse. Yeah, and then the Hermit card going into their shell. The Queen of Cups. And then the Knight of Wands. The Temperance. Patience here. A lot of patience that you potentially given this person. And you could have been very patient with them emotionally as well, too. Let's see. Let's pull energy. This is for those dealing with a Virgo. Crazy. Angel of Strength, walking away. The third eye chakra. And Angel of Balance. And hostilities. What? Angel of Love sticking out. I feel like this connection took a shift. Like it took a turn for the worse. It's like 1 minute y'all was cool, and then y'all just kind of like, I don't know, things just changed. I'm hearing that song about, I think it's by Keisha Cole. You changed, you got dough and change. You got dough and you changed. It wasn't the same. Ugh. I slick don't even want to take these for real. Codependency reverse and children reverse. But it didn't feel right, so I'm going to reshuffle. Outcome for those dealing with a Virgo. Outcome for those dealing with a Virgo. Potential outcome for those dealing with a Virgo. Clear, honest, and accurate, please. Soulmate. And very soon. Playfulness. Who's the soulmate though? Let me see. Who's the soulmate? Ooh. The soulmate could be somebody from your past. 6 of Cups. And the 2 of Swords. You don't see this person. Ooh, but then the two of Cups. You might not see this person trying to come towards you or come back around. This could be somebody from your past, though, who you used to talk to. All right. Let's move to Libra. Okay, guys. Let's ring the energy out. That's for those dealing with a Libra. I feel like Libra's in a very positive energy. So let's see. Hold on. Let me do this real quick. Those dealing with a Libra. Clear, honest, and accurate messages for those dealing with a Libra. Ooh. Yeah, you got the dog. That's a very good card. Loyalty and children. This Libra could be loyal to their family. The bridge is sideways. They might have trouble getting over something, but I feel like they will overcome. The well in the reverse. Be careful of spending or overindulgence, particularly with money. Watch out for like big investments and stuff like that too. Why is this reverse? The ancestors are here. Yeah, they're trying to help somebody cut a spending habit. Even like this person could even sneak behind your back and do it. So y'all might already be together. And you, I gotta cover her up. Y'all know why. But this person could be very charming, very flirtatious, very irresistible too. So you kind of let them do what they want to do. But then like later on you get mad. So it's like, it's crazy because it's like you'll, I don't know, like appreciation is here too. It's like you don't want them to do something, or I can't really explain it. It's like, you know, with a little kid and they're like, oh, I want a piece of candy. And then you're like, no. And then they're like, please. And then it's like, okay, fine. And then they eat the piece of candy, but then they start acting crazy or they start taking it overboard and might get like 2-3 pieces of candy. And then it's like, no, I didn't say that. Like, you know what I mean? So it could be something regarding that. Like, they could be like, oh, can I spend some money? And then you'll be like, like we can't be spending money. But then you let them spend the money, but then they spend more money than they were supposed to spend. Those dealing with a Libra. Yeah, angel of love. They're charming. Those dealing with a Libra. What do they need to know? Those dealing with a Libra. Goddess of the moon. This person could be very intuitive as well. They could be very tired as well too. Rest and rejuvenation. They might need time to recoup. Cornucopia. They might be coming into some money soon too. and door to romance. Oh, how Venetian. I just storm warning at the bottom. Okay, yeah. This could be with another person, a third party. Yeah, I'm gonna just leave it at I'm gonna leave that at that. There could be a third party coming into the mix to shake some stuff up. All right. Let's do tarot. Yeah, there was a repeat of the past in some sort of way. 6 of Cups reverse. But the Ace of Pentacles, I was about to say, it's like a repeat of the past, but not necessarily. It's different, though. I feel like it's a repeat of the past, but different outcome. Those dealing with a Libra, what do they need to know? Ooh. There could be a lot of arguments here soon. 5 of Swords and a 5 of Wands. Damn. A lot of arguments, fighting, disagreements. There's a judgment call in this situation. The Empress is reversed. That's Libra. Why is Judgment here? Did I say Judgment was reversed? It's not. 6 of Cups reversed. Okay. This could be a test as well, too. A test of progress is what I heard. Libra again. Yeah. I just heard turning over a new leaf when I saw this Ace of Pentacles. I feel like everything will proceed as normal. 2 of Wands. Show me the 2 of Wands. This Libra is dealing with some sort of emotional stuff, like within themselves. It probably ain't even got nothing to do with you. A Leo could be involved, or even a Cancer. Somebody here could be unhappy, but I feel like everybody's holding on to the hope and the faith of this connection. And when I say everybody, I mean like you, the person, maybe like families involved, whatever the case. What's the outcome for those dealing with a Libra? Chemistry sideways, flirt in the upright, and calling in your soulmate. And then love yourself first and honeymoon. I feel like y'all do need to be more flirtatious. I feel like y'all are in that space right now, potentially. One of you may be ignoring the other or brushing them off. The chemistry needs some work. Y'all might need to have sex. Calling in your soulmate. That's because I feel like it's that third party interference. I feel like that's what that's related to. So I feel like Libra is trying to call in their true soulmate, which could be you. But anyways, let's move to Scorpio. Okay, those dealing with a Scorpio, let's ring the energy. Clearing out the Libra. For those dealing with a Scorpio. Scorpio has a win on their hands, and it could be financial. Those dealing with a Scorpio, they're very highly connected at this time to their ancestors, or you are. Are y'all fighting? I'm hearing that song Get Out by JoJo. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm very nasal because I feel like my allergies are starting to act up. But yeah. Get out right now. See, I love you and me. Hold on, I'm trying to see. All right, I'll fix it. Those dealing with a Scorpio. You got the Clover sideways. Those dealing with a Scorpio. And then the Star, Aquarius energy coming through. Oh, so the abundance landed face down. The Clover is crossing, and there's a fox in the energy. This Scorpio could be trying to hide how much abundance they truly have, or how much abundance they're truly coming into because of sneaky people. I don't really want to curse. I don't know if it'll get censored or anything if you curse too much. But yeah. We got the flowers. They're paying homage, it seems like. The well. They need to be careful about spending too much of the money too soon as well. There's a mask here also. Let me see. What's this mask about? I'm using the playing cards. What's this mask about? Straight to it. Straight like that. Who's wearing this mask? Get out right now. Yeah, something about a betrayal. Ooh. Could be a third party, for sure. This could be an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius involved in the mix. King of Swords. The Five of Swords sideways. Somebody, so there was an argument, there was a betrayal, and somebody is now single and abundant, and they're keeping their heart to themselves because they're undecided about if they want to invest because everything was so stressful. They could be starting a new beginning with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, protecting their energy and wanting a stable, happy family and moving toward that goal, pretty much. Okay. Let me know if that makes sense, because that kind of just went real fast. Like, what's going on? Yeah, Scorpio got a big win coming toward them. I don't know what it is, but yeah. Those dealing with a Scorpio. Storm warning hesitated to come out. Dang. And then the temple path went all the way over there. Hold on, let me go get it. Okay. Ooh. Door to spirit and financial constraints and cornucopia. Yeah, it's something about them praying their way out of a hardship, a financial hardship. They've been praying very long and hard as well. The number 2 could be significant for them. The Sun card. She's good. Alrighty, those dealing with a Scorpio. The Chariot, they're moving forward regarding what? Ooh, a wedding or a relationship. Or are they moving on? Give me more. Yeah, probably moving on. The Death card comes out. That's Scorpio energy. Yeah, they're releasing is what it is too. They could have options already. And the Nine of Wands. The Seven of Cups, the Nine of Wands. They took their emotions away. The Magician shows up. And the Ace of Pentacles shows up. They're rebirthing themselves. They're going through a rebirth. Y'all know they do that every 3 business minutes, okay? Let's see the outcome for those dealing with a Scorpio. They're very vulnerable right now as well, too. They also may feel exposed in a way. Almost like something is abnormal. Free yourself. Keep an open mind. It's kind of iffy energy with keep an open mind. Like maybe one of y'all wants to, one of you doesn't. Love yourself first. Anything else for those dealing with a Scorpio? Let's get one more. Dealing with a 4404. Protected energy. Retreat. Yikes. Yeah. Give your relationship a chance at the bottom. It's almost like opposing energies. Well, let's move to Sag. Okay. Those of you dealing with a Sag. Some of y'all could be daydreaming. Dealing with a Sag. Ooh, if you're dealing with a Sag, somebody's mask is about to fall off. This person could have kids or kids could be involved. Something about a car potentially as well too. Ugh. The heart comes out. This person does love their children or their family. Why is the polar bear sideways? So they might have a choice to make. Yeah, it's almost like they're debating on if they want to go on their own or if they want to be with somebody. Yeah, the Sun card. She's good. And then we have the cross here too. Why is the cross here? Are they keeping their hopes high or keeping their faith regarding the situation? Yeah, they're trying to keep their faith amid hard times. Like they're trying to remain strong because there's a new beginning somewhere in the mix. They're just trying to unlock it. Like they could almost taste it, but it's just like it's yet to come potentially. Those dealing with a Sagittarius. The thinking woman. Could be an air sign involved. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Those dealing with a Sag. The woman holding a heart. That's 2 women already. No comment. Carrying connections. Could care for both. And the thinking man. But one of them is the soulmate. Angel of love. This Sagittarius is just a trip, like the rest of them. It's kind of giving there's enough of me to go around. Broken heart is at the bottom. Somebody's leaving with a broken heart. And then the world is sideways. They refuse to end some sort of situation. Somebody here is also intuitive in this connection. Whoever this woman is who's outside of the connection, I feel like that's who the intuitive person is. Or it could be the woman that's within the connection being intuitive that there's somebody else involved. Yeah. There's some balance needed in this situation. There's also a need for some sort of closure. Something needs to close out because it's struggling to. Yeah, that's why things can't progress or move on. Those dealing with a Sagittarius. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, what you need to know. Hierophant, Taurus energy. Somebody also wears their heart on their sleeve. One of these women. The Hermit. This person does not like commitment. The Sag. They kind of go ghost or like go to their safe place when things get very serious. The Lovers, especially concerning relationships. There's a lot of things that they have to unlock. And one of those things is emotional regulation. Judgment is here at the bottom of the deck. The Two of Pentacles. Going back and forth. It's like wavering energy. The Empress reversed. I don't want to make it too long. It's like I feel like that Judgment card is a dual energy. Like, yes, it's judgment for the Most High, but it's also regarding the people in this connection, okay, making a judgment call on the situation. Do they want to keep being a part of it or not? Outcome for those dealing with a Sagittarius. Thank you. Getting to know each other sideways. It could be difficult or it could come to a halt. This could be the one or more. If they can emotionally regulate and if they can express, very soon is sideways as well. This could be the one, like very soon is crossing. This could be the one. And then finances and career. Soulmate. I feel like the soulmate has yet to come in though. I don't know. Y'all might need a personal. Let's move to Cappy. Hi, Cappy. Ooh. clearing out that Sag energy. Those dealing with a Capricorn. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, this is what you need to know. Those dealing with a Capricorn. Woman holding a coin sideways. That's Capricorn. So money could be stagnant for Capricorn at this time. They're heartbroken and trying to hide it. Deceit. Yep. And both of those came out face down. Angel of Balance is at the bottom. All tied up. They could be trying to do too many things at one time too. I think Cancer got that or something. And we got Healer of the Ages here too. They are dealing with some sort of injustice with the Justice card reversed. Could be dealing with a Libra. Potentially a fire sign as well. We got Gemini here with the Lovers. So the injustice could be in love. This is what they're feeling. The Wheel of Fortune is here. Ooh. Or shows up. Yeah, heavy Libra energy. Heavy Gemini. And then the King of Swords is also Aquarius. But Taurus energy comes out as well. Those dealing with a Capricorn. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, what you need to know. They're going in their safe space. They're manifesting some things as well. Gemini, Virgo. Yeah, Gemini and Virgo, heavy. The Devil, that's Capricorn. And the Emperor. Princess of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles reversed and the Prince of Cups upright. I don't know which one's reversed and which one's upright. But yeah. Got the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. Okay, so the King of Cups is reversed and the Knight of Pentacles is in the upright. Thank you, Spirit, because I'm like, which is reversed, which is not. So, yeah. They're moving forward regarding this money or this project or work or this idea or whatever that they're working on. When it comes to emotions, they're a little bit emotionally unavailable, but also like, hold on, let me fix my ring. Okay. But also like, they're in like a player's type of energy. Run away, run away, run away, run away. I'm holding on desperately. That's Runaway by J. Cole. It's kind of like, they might even feel like they're unlovable, the Emperor. And that's probably why they focus so much on work. Because in that song, he's saying, to which I reply, are you sure? Even a murderer, even a whore, even when is on tour. Yeah, I feel like, yep. Yeah. They're focused on getting the bag. But I do feel like they want to be married at someday. They do fantasize, I feel like, about being a husband, having that sort of life hidden with the moon, secretly. But they got to make a judgment call on if they're ready for that or not, because they keep going back and forth. Those dealing with a Capricorn. They're very loyal, very attractive. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, what you need to know? Dang. Ooh, the Sun card. That feels promising. The Dice is here, taking a chance. The Woman. The Snake in reverse and the Mountain. This could be a struggle or an obstacle for whoever is the opposite sex in this dynamic. I feel like whoever is the feminine energy, they could be going through some struggles as well too. But they may also have to be the one that makes the move if this is going to work or if they're going to take a chance on this. Yeah, so why is the snake here reversed? Because there's a new beginning. Confirmation. It feels good. Like, I feel like it could work. It's just a matter of, like, do both people want it? The maze sideways crossing. It's like, we don't know. Like, okay. 5545. So there's changes within a foundation of something. Release your exes here. No comments. Soulmates. Those dealing with a Capricorn. What's the outcome? Those dealing with a Capricorn. What's the outcome? Thank you. Pay attention to the red flags in reverse. Very soon. And getting to know each other. So, and then engagements. Be careful about ignoring some things. You might ignore some things just because you like this person so much if you're dealing with a Capricorn. But if you're really going to be serious, then, you know, speak up and really truly get to know each other. Something's happening very soon for that to come out for you. Could be an engagement. That's what I got for y'all. Let's move to Aquarius. Okay, if you're dealing with an Aquarius, you could be manifesting a connection, like a love connection with this person. Gemini or a Virgo could be involved. Okay, let's get it. There could be a third party, or the masculine who's in this situation could have a third party. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, what do you need to know? Goddess of the Moon is the first card out. Intuitive energy. The thinking man could be the Aquarius. Yin Yang could have Libra placements as well. Needing to balance out their intuition, but also their connections as well too. Walking away and victory. I feel like if this man is walking away or this Aquarius is being called to walk away for their highest of good, to come into some sort of connection, like love connection or divine connection potentially. And I feel like I gotta sneeze again. I don't know if it'll come out. But anyways, yeah, it could be a Leo involved, a Libra, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Taurus for some of y'all. Financial constraints also shows up. So they could be focused on money as well too if you're dealing with an Aquarius. Yeah, money again. And a new beginning. Okay. They could be about to take a new journey, this Aquarius. Those dealing with an Aquarius, what do they need to know? Let's start over. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, what do you need to know? It's hard for them to get over something because they're seeing the truth about something, or something is coming to the light about somebody who's sneaky and somebody who's karmic in due time. In due time. They could be, it could be hard for them to get over like betrayals and like also to either move on or to find some sort of new direction to go into. And then they have the woman at the bottom. It's giving, I just heard in my head, but still I rise. So, I don't know. It's kind of giving that, you know, it's some things going on in their life, like, but throughout all of this, all of these things, you know, they prevail type of thing. And it could be very hard for them, but, you know, they're trying to make it. We have the Emperor showing up here. Aries energy. We did have the Lovers on the other side. Gemini. We have that Nine of Wands again. Vulnerability. And also just feeling down too, or overwhelmed. If they're dealing with an Aquarius, what do they need to know? Those dealing with an Aquarius, they could be very stressed out. They could be overthinking a lot with the Nine of Swords here. There could also be people sending them negative energy, but they could also be their own worst critic. They could be in a fight with a fire sign, the Aries, Leo, Sag. This fire sign is very intimate, very promiscuous. The Chariot card is here, so they might be trying to move on or move away from this fire sign energy. Show me this. Oh, yeah. The Knight of Cups in reverse. They're becoming emotionally unavailable. The Tower. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Heavy Cancer, heavy Scorpio. Heavy Aries, too. Heavy Pisces. Heavy Pisces. Show me this. Thank you. The Moon. Okay. I was trying to see the energy of that King of Wands in the reverse. The Moon comes out. Cancer, Pisces again. But you know what's crazy? What was the first card out? Goddess of the Moon. This fire sign, they like to keep secrets. But the thing about the secrets is that you're intuitive. Like, so you already know. And the whole reading just shifted from those dealing with an Aquarius to me speaking to the Aquarius. Like, the Aquarius is the one who knows some things. There could also be a King of Pentacles involved here too. But there was a third party there too, but it failed because the Lovers card and the Eight of Swords, it's giving kind of like guilt, kind of like they didn't want to continue on with something. And then we got the King of Swords coming out. That's the Aquarius. We got the Devil right behind that, Capricorn energy. And we got the Justice card reverse, Libra energy. And we have the High Priestess. It's giving this Aquarius has turned very sour, very cold, very mean, very, also very shy, very like, they don't want to talk to nobody. They don't want to do nothing. They don't want to be around nobody. They don't want to do that. They don't want to do like, you know what I mean? They're trying to protect their energy because it's just been a lot. It's been too much. Outcome for those dealing with an Aquarius. Outcome for those dealing with an Aquarius. Pay attention to the red flags in reverse. Let go of control issues. One more. Thank you. This could be the one. And passion at the bottom. Okay, let's go to Pisces and wrap it up. Okay, hi Pisces. Y'all are at 104. Hold on. Okay. Pisces. Y'all know I'm halfway in, halfway out because I'm tired. I've been on here for an hour. Y'all could be going through financial constraints at this time. But this is not for you, Pisces. This is for those dealing with the Pisces. So yeah, but that's what Pisces could be going through. Is financial constraints. Doing their best to get some rest. Wanting romance. It almost feels like they're not really focused on their responsibilities. They want some sort of escape. Very Pisces coded. Those dealing with a Pisces, what do they need to know? Yeah, they do want some sort of escape. Blossoming abundance as well, too. They could be very much in the spiritual as opposed to the physical. The world in reverse, almost as the star in reverse. So there's some sort of cycle that has not closed out for Pisces. They're trying to strategize and have patience with some sort of manifestation. Yeah, they're trying to keep their strength and open up other avenues for themselves. Yeah, they don't feel all the way there. They don't feel like themselves, or very like beautiful if it's a woman, or they don't feel very abundant if it's a man, potentially. Those dealing with a Pisces, what do they need to know? Ooh! The Tower. Scorpio, Aries energy. Why the Tower? For those dealing with a Pisces. Queen of Cups crossing that. So if this is a feminine Pisces energy, and then we got the Death card again, or the Scorpio energy again with the Death card, it almost gives like this Pisces is about to start an argument and is about to have everything come crashing down. Everything come crashing down. This could be in regards to a Queen of Wands in the reverse. You know that's the HOE, right? Oh, okay. So this person could have like found out about something. The Ace of Cups. Could have found out about an intimate relationship. The Sun card. Okay. If you're dealing with a Pisces, what do you need to know? Ooh. It's almost given that this Pisces is coming with a vengeance. The Strength card. What the heck? Leo energy present. And then the Fool card reverse. Aquarius and Aries. Foolishly going into something, or a new beginning not starting, or it's starting like recklessly. If you're dealing with a Pisces, what you need to know. Now the World card is in the upright. Now they not playing. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, because you're messing with their money and their stability. The Hierophant. And yeah, that's sort of stability too. Like the commitment aspect of things. And if they don't get what they want, they're going to move on. Yeah. If you're dealing with a Pisces, and that's crazy. That's crazy. I tried to put it back and it came back out. If you're dealing with a Pisces, this Pisces is very wise. Like, they're very intuitive as well, too. And there's a karmic energy here, too. Who is this karmic? Somebody in the home, or somebody who has a family. This could be a family member as well, too. This could be a feminine also. One who's promiscuous. Hold on. And the lover, like trying to get in the way of a relationship or a connection. Trying to cause some sort of divide. Trying to seduce as well. I gotta sneeze. Oh, goodness. Let's see what the outcome is for those dealing with a Pisces. If you're dealing with a Pisces, what's the outcome? If you're trying to hide something from them, I feel like they already know. Trust sideways. They know. Their energy is very clear. We got soulmate. We got let go of control issues. We have it is safe for you to love. That's what I got for all the zodiacs. Y'all let me know how it resonates down in the comments. Book a personal. Hit me up on social media. Kiva HP on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. 44 Stardust Trails 44. On TikTok, Kita HP. Yeah. Peace, y'all.